everyone, it's me, Queen Wolf AJ, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about features that need to be added into Animal Jam Classic. Alrighty, let's get into the video of features that need to be added. Alrighty, so first up, I think that saving outfits needs to be added into Animal Jam. It's on Play Wild. I think that it should be added to Classic as well because not everyone has enough gems or diamonds for a new animal, and sometimes you just want to use that animal without making a new one. So I think that saving outfits would be quite useful. And honestly, sometimes in my case, I wish I really needed this because I have 231 animals, and every time I make a new outfit, it's not the best to make a new animal. I just wish that I could just save a bunch of outfits so I don't have to keep doing animals and scroll every time I want to find one that I've already made. The next thing up is naming dens, and you're probably like, well, why would you want to change the name? They all look the same. But I just mean in a point where, like, if you have more than one, because in my case, I have like 10 small houses, probably more, honestly, and I just wish that I could just name them because a lot of times I'm scrolling through to find the right one, and I keep going to the wrong one. So, like, for example, the first one right there, I wish I could name it like my fan art den, and this one, my beta den, and, you know, like, I wish I could just name them so I don't go to the wrong one each time I'm trying to go to a small house. The next feature that I think should be added is renaming items. Now, before you're like, no, because people will try to scam with that and all that stuff. And you're probably right, honestly. They probably will by, for say, I don't know, naming a necklace like the rarest item in the game or something. But I just mean, like, for spikes, especially for me when I'm looking for, like, for, say, a black long for trading, and a lot of times I accidentally type, like, solid in the bar or, like, black long, because if you guys don't know, black longs are called solids in the game, and everything is listed as just a rare spiked collar, and, like, same with short collars as well. So it would be super cool if I could, like, rename my black long collars to, like, solid or black long, and this applies to other things too, like a headdress. You know, I want to name that a black headdress, and, like, I wish you could just name it by color, like orange long, purple long, you know, all that stuff, because as you see, if I just look up solid, I don't actually get, like, a black long, or if I search up black long, I don't get it. So I feel like that would be a nice feature to help everyone out instead of having to scroll down through their inventory. Next up is naming pets, because as you see, I have quite a few here. This may not seem like a lot, but to me it is, because I have terrible memory and I don't know how to spell. So it would be really nice if I could just name, for say, my seal right here, I named him Jasper. And while trading, you know, sometimes I spell magenta wrong. I'm just kidding, I don't. But, like, you know, you may not be able to spell squirrel or peacock, or I don't know. If you just don't know really how to spell, or honestly, maybe you just want to, like, search it up by name, I think that naming pets would be a lot easier to trade with them, because if someone's like, what for your seal, you can just look up seal instead of, like, pet magenta seal, you know? So I just feel like that would be a lot easier if you could just look up pets by their name, and not like their Sunny Sky name that you can, like, select when you make the pet, but just, like, their real name that you custom type for it. Next up is a theater mode sort of thing, and I know you guys are already like, well, that's already a thing, but I mean like a video mode for people who create content, because a lot of times, as you can see, look at all these buttons up here, like you have the mail, you have all these like things popping out on your screen. So I feel like it would be super nice if there were a mode that could like get rid of all your options, even your username. Of course, I zoomed in to do this, but it would look something like this, where all the icons are not visible, and it would just make your screen and your quality a lot better. Or it could even take away your username and look like this. I don't know, I just think a theater mode would be super cool. The next thing, which they have in Animal Jam Play Wild, is a picture mode where you could just take some high quality pictures for, say, an Instagram post or something, or maybe you just want to save a fun memory you had with a friend. Next up is typing the price for your shop. I know for a fact that a lot of you guys are like, ugh, do I seriously have to click all the way up to 500 and all the way up to 15,000 gems? And I know how annoying that can be. So I think that it would be really cool if you could type all the way up to 500 or maybe even more, and just type your price so you don't have to go through the pain of scrolling up and down. The next thing I think that Animal Jam should add is favorite buddies on Animal Jam Classic. They also have this one on Play Wild, but I think that it would be super duper cool if this feature was added onto Classic. You can also search up famous people, and I think that would be cool because then you'll know when they're online, and you can try to drop by and say hi. Anyways, everyone, that is about all I have for today's video. If there is a feature that you are dying to see, please drop it in the comments because I can make a part 2. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys!